May just sort of talk to me about just getting to host here. I mean, you're a senior now. You're the most tenured player on this team, and just what it means to you, just especially coming from your freshman year up till now, that this program's getting to host an NCAA regional for the first time in 14 years.
It actually means a lot to me because since I got here in my freshman year, that was always something Kevin was talking about to us. So he was always telling us how good and how much advantage we'll have if we host. And that was definitely one of our goals this year. And I'm glad and we accomplished, but we still have a lot of work to do.
And what do you think's been sort of the difference with this year's team compared to what you've seen in other years? You won a lot of 4-3 matches this year. In the past, it seemed like a lot of those 4-3s went the other way. You had a close match with UVA to end, last season. So I know the team had to be really motivated to sort of get back on the court because you knew you were sort of right there. But what was it that kind of got you over the hump a little bit there and got you some of those key wins like this season?
I think, definitely other years we were very close. We had tough matches, but we actually never turned the corner. And I feel also the addition of new freshmen, they are very good players. They stepped up and play very big in tough moments. So it was a lot of things. I knew that this was my last chance and I wanted to do it. There was no other option for me. So I definitely was convinced that if I do it, everyone else will step up too. So definitely it was a team effort, and all the freshmen and all the other girls step up in very big moments, which it was key.
And do you feel like you had a pretty big leadership role with this team coming in, just knowing you had all these freshmen coming in? You're a senior, you've seen a lot, been through a lot. Did you sort of feel that at all, or did it just sort of come naturally to you?
Yeah, well, I think I definitely helped them a lot and tried to explain them how different was gonna be the SEC season and the season before. We had tough losses in the beginning, but I knew that the SEC, it was all about the SEC season, and they obviously knew it was gonna be hard and they were ready for it. They're all very competitive, and they all knew if we had big chances. It was just about the details. The details were a big difference. So if we will take care of those small things, we'll turn the corner. So, yeah.
And just talk to me sort of about your game a little bit. Just where do you think sort of been the biggest development for you from when you were a freshman, coming up through now as a senior? Where do you think you've sort of improved the most, and where are your biggest strengths now?
Well, it's a lot of maturity too, since my freshman year all the way to senior year. I definitely improved, knowing better my game. At the beginning, I didn't know how much, what was actually my strengths within my game, and I was a little bit all over the place because I didn't know what exactly to do in the court, and it was just more inspirational and that stuff. But now I feel like Kevin helped me actually to know better how my style and how should I play and how to use my strengths in every match. So it was a lot of things. It was all a process that helped me.